shed with a head.
Hey YouTubers and friends, how you doing out there? I'm doing a lot better than the other day. It's a little heat wave out there. We got up to a whopping 42 today. Wasn't too bad at work until everything started melting. Then it was a wet mess. But here on this episode of In the Shed with Ed, it's season 3 as you all know, and this is episode 5. And do you ever all wonder what's on your floor? I mean, what's on it? Like right here in my prospecting area, what's on my floor? Well, a friend of mine over at Gold Prospectors Space, Razor 13, a good old boy from Juneau, Alaska, and he's also a fellow YouTube producer, goes by Rusaw. He dredges out on the inland passages there with the waterways through the southeastern part of Alaska and the Panhandle. You know, there's that inland passage there. You can sail up or boat up and stuff. He's right outside of Juneau, the state capital of our great state of Alaska, the last frontier. But the other day in chat, Ray and I were talking, and he was talking about some material he swept up off his floor. And I've actually done it before and panned it out and got gold. And Ray, he did the same thing, and he actually has it on video. I believe it's on his Gold Hog Flag Returns video. He's in his shop talking to a couple of prospecting buddies while they're watching Gold Rush Alaska, I believe. But here in a minute, I'm gonna bring you all in closer and I'll show you the material I have, and I'll classify it down. It has some plastic in it, it has twigs and weeds and grass and probably even a cigarette butt, but who knows. I swept it off my floor here in my shed, and I have a little bit left. I panned some out last night, and I do have color in it, which didn't surprise me. It was from all right in here. So here, give me a little bit and we'll pan out my dirt off my floor and let's see what we got. Alright, so well, here's what I have left from the stuff I swept up. You can see the little white plastic in there, and oops, sending out some stuff, but I have the 1/4 inch out of my classifier, and I'm gonna put in the smaller mesh. Oh, I don't know, it's about a 1/16, so 14 mesh, whatever. I don't know, but it's about a 16, so I'm gonna shove that in there, and then I'll put this 1/4 inch above it. There's that. You can see in here there's some bigger rocks, some lint, some PVC shavings, piece of lead. I'll have to put that in with my lead stuff, because I save all my lead. And there's even a brad. Throw that away. Then I have the smaller mesh and stuff. Okay, first I'm gonna pan out this big stuff, but I don't want to get my panning tub all dirty, so I'm gonna pan into this bucket I have right here. The water's really dirty and stuff, and I don't want to get my panning trough all dirty water, so I'm panning into this bucket, rocking it, getting some of the bigger stuff to roll off. Starting to get down to the small stuff now. Now make sure I stay on the riffles. Roll it down, roll off the big stuff. Stratify it often. A lot of lead chunks. A lot of people start wanting to pan it out way too, or fan it out way too soon when they have way too much material in their pan. I still could probably pan it down a bit. I got a lot of lead, some shavings, some heavier rocks. I do have some gold in there, 2 decent flakes. Oh yeah, I see a few. couple of nice, decent sized ones right here. Damn it. Some decent sized pieces right there. So, what's on your floor? I got some Q-Ray. I bet all of you do. Alright, well, I'll sort through all that stuff. And get the gold out and the lead out. Hey, YouTubers and friends. I just want to thank you all for joining me here tonight in my shed. I got a little color in my dirt off my floor, and Ray got a little color in the dirt off his area floor. So, all you guys out there and gals, here's a challenge for you. I want you all to go out to your gold room or your shed or your shop, wherever you process your cons at, and do your cleanup. Sweep up the floor and let's all see what you got. Ray's got a few flakes, I got a few specks and whatnot. So let's see and post them over at Gold Prospectors Space. And why, since I brought up that, join all my friends over at GPS Talk Radio, Prospectors Radio, every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's always a good show, even if there's just the guys sitting around BSing, and once in a while during the open mic nights they ask one of the members to join them in as a co-host. Happened to me a couple of times. John Shaw, Mr. Tim for Gold, and you never know who's next. But go over to Gold Prospectors Space, become part of the community there, and I'm guaranteeing you'll like the site. I just want to give a little shout out to all those organizations out there doing what they can and doing the good fight for keeping us able to go out and prospect, to keeping access to public lands, especially with everything that's going on nowadays. So if you can, go out and help groups like PLP, AMRA, Resource Coalition, Western Mining Alliance, just to name a few. And if you don't know who's around you, let your fingers do the walking on Google search and Google it, and I'm sure you could find out who's near you. If you're a GPAA member, get active with the chapter. There's a whole list. Go visit their website at goldprospectors.org, and while you're at it, visit my friends. They'll be tailing us here in just a minute. But until then, until I see y'all again here in my shed, I'm in the shed with Ed, may you always have a flash in your pan, and you know what I always say. Maybe one day too, I'll see you on the river.